G'day viewers and welcome back to Pop or Fix It. I haven't posted anything in a while because I haven't done anything in a while because this strange phenomenon has been going on for about 3 weeks now. It's not continuous, it stops every now and then, but next day it's back. Kind of makes it difficult to work out in the yard. And apart from out in the yard, I have this to work in. So yeah, that's not happening. On one level, it's great. We really extremely need the rain, but on a personal level, it kind of limits me just a lot. I have been doing one or two little things, but I'll get to that later. In the meantime, here's something I filmed almost 2 years ago, and I've never published it because, well, the quality's rubbish, really. The video's not great, the audio's even worse. So I didn't really want to publish it and have people say, what's this garbage, and tune out. But since I haven't published anything in almost a month, it kind of leaves me no choice. Revamp this old footage because, well, I plan on doing something with it later. So have a look, enjoy. I'll see you at the end. So I recently purchased this booster pack for an 8-cylinder. We'll jump up to 8-cylinder for, well, a new beastie outside, but as you can see it's 2400 amp peak, so quite sizable. Massive battery pack on the back, which also makes it quite heavy. Just stick it on the old bathroom scales here. That's about 14 kilos. That's quite a bit of weight to be lugging around. So I decided, I've got this old lawn edger frame here and some bits of scrap. I thought I'd knock together a trolley. Now I've already determined, call it what you will, that I'm going to make it 350 wide. So I've cut these 2 bits of 40x40 angle at 350. Then I've got a bit of 30x30 square. I sliced it down the middle on the bandsaw. Quite an interesting tool that. It looks like horizontal, but it converts to a vertical, making it really versatile. So now if we put the pack on that angle, and that will fit underneath there quite nicely. Let's have a look if we can get some light on the other end. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's see. See a little step on the bottom there. Let's turn it around and see what makes a difference. There we go. It fits under there nicely. And then in here, there's a little gap there, which these are 20x20 will fit into nicely. So I'll cut them down to length, and then I'll start welding this piece together. I've got some measurements worked out. I'm just squared this piece up. I'm just going to tack that in place. Let's get this one in place. Square it up. Down. There we go. Okay. Now I need to repeat that on the other side. Okay, I've set the other piece in there, about where I want it. I have actually marked it out, but it was a while ago. Now let's just carefully remove that. Man, that thing's heavy. Alright, yep. There's my mark. Right there. Okay. Clamp that down. Square it up. There we go. And take it in place. Alright. Another long runner. That in place. Make sure that's clean so I can get a nice decent square off it. That on there. Square that. Clamp it down. Tack it. I haven't marked this one. We have 50mm. I'm assuming that's the same. But never assume. Yep. On there. 50mm from the end. You see I've rounded those corners. Sorry about that, that was in the material. I've rounded those corners so that they fit into the round on the inside of the angle. With a nice clean finish there. It sits nice and flat. Right, butts right up into the back edge. It's 50. Clamp. Check that. Yep. Put one tack. What? Earth. Check the square. Check our width. 183. 183. Alright. Double check square. That looks better. Tag. That didn't work. There. So you'd think that square, that square, that square, you'd think this would be square. Oh, look at that, no it's not. Three. Now, before I weld that in, this thing is heavy. That's why I'm making a trolley. See? And in place, whoa, that's a tight fit. But it's a fit. Okay, get that onto there. Kind of meant to be a tight fit. Alright, let's take this one. Earth! Whoops. That's okay. Sort that out as I go. Don't know where the problem is, but it's not a big deal. Can start top of the bench. But again, it's not a big deal. That's definitely not square. But that's that section. Now I move on to the next section. This arrived about a year ago, containing a log splitter, which is buried down there at the moment. So, well, there's no such thing as scrap metal, is there? So this is going to make up part of the trolley. Now, just give you an idea, well that's 650, that's too short, but we might be able to work around that. There's about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's about 8 of them. These ones, yeah, they're way too short. As are these ones. We've got these two long ones at the top, which are well over a metre. These ones here are, well again they're about 660, so we may have to fiddle with the measurements and everything, but chop some metal out of that to make do for the trolley. Well, I've managed to cut a number of sections from the large frame, first one of which is a short piece that I'm going to use to bridge the axle. See, it was a bit narrow and needed it wider, so I cut 2 axle pieces off the old frame that I mentioned. Well, there's kind of what's left of it over there. We'll get to that a bit later, but for now, here we are on this. And as I said, I've cut a small section to bridge the 2 axles together, because it's just easier to do that than try and recreate the whole axle. So I'm just going to quickly tack this in place and we'll get on to something else. Now the way I've set that each side of the axle is 10mm beyond the end of this frame. It's just a nominal size, no particular reason. But alright, there's the start of our axle. And it appears pretty straight. Not that it matters. Alright, let's put that aside for a second. Just going to put a few more tacks on this, just to make sure. I hate this earth clamp, just to make sure it holds its shape. Alright, next move would be to add some uprights. Alright, I've repositioned the camera so you got more of a bird's eye view. But what have I done? Well, there's the frame. I've cut the 4 lengths out of stay. Okay. I've cut the 4 lengths out of the frame that was in an earlier bit of the clip. And now I'm just going to take 2 of these. So these are the shorter ones of the 2. I'm just going to tack the one outside corner, just so I can hold it in place, because I do intend to move it around a bit later. Go ahead and do that. And we're not plugged in. I should have known I couldn't hear the fan. There we go. Do that one. Turn it round. Do the other one. The only thing I'm setting at the moment is just the outside measurement. I'm not setting angles or lengths or anything. Okay, there's 2 uprights. Now I need to position them according to what I'm going to do with the base, which I haven't exactly figured out yet, but you know what, while I'm here, I may as well attach the other 2 to the other side. There we go, 4 uprights. There we go, now to mount that onto a useful base. Okay, so I've cut another 2 lengths that I'm going to use for front to back supports. Then I'm going to rest the front uprights on the bottom of here, and then we'll figure out where we need to put the rear supports, and hopefully by the end of today we'll have something standing up. Alright, I have those 2 tacked in. That one's tacked in place. But now I'm going to use a bevel to recreate this angle to which I measured off camera, and recreate that over here. So a little bit of a gap there, but with shrink with the weld, that should pull in. But you know what, I'm actually going to clamp that in place so it has as little movement as possible. Get another clamp that in place. Otherwise it's kind of pointless, isn't it? So now they're clamped in place. It's a little bit over angle, but by the time I put a tack on that, it'll pull in a little bit. There we go. See that pulls that bounce a little bit. So that's pretty much on the money. Alright. Turn that over. Put some tacks on the top end after we clean all this off, because the two uprights have to come up off here. I'm really hating on Australian appliance plugs right now. Over the last few years, they've changed. Now, obviously the end of the prong here needs to be a certain size so it'll contact inside the outlet. But then, they have this black cover on the lower portion of the prong. Now, what that is, basically a cover to cover up the fact that down on that black part, I don't know whether the camera's picking up on that, but they're a lot thinner. It goes from like 3mm down to about 1.5, 2 millimeters. What that means is that, well, you see that one, that's nice and straight. No. So if you leave your tools lying around, you don't, because that happens. And then you go to straighten the prong, and that happens. And this was on my grinder that I bought about 3 months ago, because, well, the bushes that were a year old in my previous grinder wore out, so I'll be sourcing that. But now I need to get a new plug to replace that. Beautiful. In the meantime, I mentioned I have another grinder. I just took the lead off that, reattached the inside. It's identical, the architecture's identical, so I just plug that in for now. And I'll look into the other one as time goes by. Talk about 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Dumbass here just realised when I went to fit the uprights that this isn't wide enough. The uprights here go out. Just see if I can get a full shot of that. There we go. That's sort of it. Across here is about 350. Well, across here, across the top here where it joins, across there is 350 millimeters. And I want those uprights to be upright, level, plumb, whatever word you want to use. But where I had these positioned, see that? It's only 310. So, before I broke them off, took a Sharpie and marked the outline of that axle there. See that? See the Sharpie mark? So now I've got to cut that little piece out so it'll go over the axle so that I can spread them out a bit further. Okay, take 2. Now I found the centre line, marked that with a Sharpie, and then I measured out 175 from each side, 175 and 175, that's 350, which is the total width. I put Sharpie marks just there. It's just an approximate. There, you can see that one. Yeah, you can sort of see that one. Anyway, there's marks there. They're just an approximate, so now if I line these up, I'm going to get close to what I want. Alright, they're now tacked in place again. Let me tell you, that corner there, that wasn't easy to tack. This one here, because as you can see when I broke it away, the weld broke away from the tube, not the angle, so it left a big hole there. That's going to be fun to fill, but we'll talk about that later. Alright, now I'm going to attach the uprights. Hey, wow, look at that, they line up. Alright. I'm going to tack that one in place. You know what? What I'm going to do here, I'm going to put that as a spacer between the angle and the upright. So that way, when I do weld in there, I'm not interfering with the angle and I can get in there and clean it up so that the handle will fit. That's if I go that way with the handle. I'm not sure on that one at the moment. I might just run a single upright handle. I'm not sure about the V. We'll get there. Let me tack this. Right, that's that side. Now, that square. No, it's got to come over this way there. It's got to be about there. Just going to put tack on this side. Just to hold that in place. There we go. It leans in just a tiny little bit. That's fine, I'm okay with that. Now, technically, that should be the same length, but I'm just going to double check that. There to there is 9, let's call that 984 on the inside. 984? That's not right. No, 684. On this side, it's within a millimetre. I'm happy with that. That one's square. Yeah, no. Why? Because that's not square. That is. So, you know what? I don't care. It's upright and it's square-ish. It's coming this way. So as soon as I tack that, it's going to pull it in. And I'm going to call this one there, which is about half. Most of the really technical stuff will be in the next part, but I didn't want to put it all out as just one video. It would be way too long. And it gives me more content. So we'll leave that one there. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. You liked what you saw. If so, hit that like button down below. And the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when the next one's coming. And I'll see you on the next one.